But the Bears ranked by PFF as the number 4 offensive line going into the season with all the additions that were made in the offseason via free agency, a couple in the draft. Carm, what's your reaction to the Bears being up all the way to number 4 on the offensive line rankings?
This might come as a surprise to people that follow me, that follow my work, because you know how incredibly, like, I've made it my mission in my career to give proper credit to offensive linemen and offensive lines in general, because I truly do believe that you're nothing as a team without a strong offensive line. And so, with all of the additions that the Bears made on paper, you would think I was absolutely like not worried, so optimistic, this, that, and the other. And you would be right to an extent. However, let's not count our chickens before they hatch, because the offensive line, an offensive line is unlike any other position group in football in the sense that it requires 5 guys working seamlessly together as one. And that's really hard to do right away with guys that have never played with each other before. So while each individual offensive lineman now on this line probably has top 5, top 10 PFF grades at their respective positions, and that's kind of, I think, where these rankings come out, is like, well, on paper, this guy was the 4th best guard in the league, and this guy was the 10th best
Right.
tackle. That's great. But individual success means nothing as an offensive lineman if you can't come together as 5 guys, sometimes 6, sometimes 7, uh, in a game. And that's what we haven't seen yet. So while the Bears went out and did exactly what I wanted them to, especially when it comes to Drew Dahlman and getting a center that can really take some work off of Caleb Williams' plate, because he understands the checks and the protections and the identifications that need to be made at the line, and some of those decisions he can make himself. He's never played with Joe Tooney. He's never played with Jonah Jackson. So all of these guys that are now in this group together are new, and they have to learn each other's strengths and weaknesses, where they have to take, maybe they have to put a little bit more on their plate for the guy next to them in these certain situations versus, you're playing with guys on either side of you that you're just not familiar with. So I'm looking forward to, no, the one thing that does make me optimistic is that we know who the starting 5 are, right? Like, for the most part, I think that there's some competition, obviously, at left tackle, and and you're thinking about, oh, is Darnell Wright moving? And blah, 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 blah. But you basically have an idea of who the 5 starters are going to be. And getting those reps in training camp is going to be absolutely crucial to learning how to play together so that you can hit the ground running and be the 4th best offensive line in the league come season.